Good fine evening, tubers. Wand making ASMR. Tomorrow I'll be collecting more wand wood, but for now I thought I'd bust out a wand real quick, just for shits and giggles. Now, but on the for real, I'm gonna home me up with a free wand, and I think they're definitely going to like it when it's all said and done. Now, earlier I went to go get one of my friends a pop from the store, and it wasn't that far of a walk. Walked to the liquor store to get it. It's just a can of pop for a couple cents, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what friends do for each other, right? They help each other out. And I'm walking with my Cobra cane that I just recently customized, and there's this chick standing outside the bar smoking a cigarette. And she's cute too. It looked like she was having a really rough day. And she looked at me and she goes, "Are you holding a golf club?" And I'm like, "No, it's a Cobra cane. I painted it myself." And she goes, "Well, that's cool. Hell yeah." Well, thanks. That just made my day. And she goes, "Why is that? Your day's... Why that make your day?" And she goes, that's what she said, you know. I says, "Well, because a cute girl just complimented me. That was awesome." She literally gave me a freaking high five for how awesome that game turned out. And then, lo and behold, the compliment got me a hug. Yeah, buddy. She was cute too. I would have dated her. Well, if I would have had some more money on me at the moment, but you know, yeah. Yeah. Now, to kill some time until I go to collect more branches, I want to customize a wand right now just because I can. Hey, I need not explain myself. It's for a female homie, so... Next couple of days, people will be getting their wands if they already haven't got them. Checking the Facebook just to see right quick what's going down. Sometimes fans will send me messages saying, "Yo, the wand's tight, thanks for the Nope, nothing new yet. It's alright. Take a break from technology for the most part to whittle out something magnificent. I may not have to use the bark tool for this one, or just the snippers on the nubs. Make it easier for sanding. I can sit here and bullshit with you on camera while I do my thing, you know. And how I got the hug from that girl was by being confident in myself, and by complimenting her. That wasn't a sleazy way of complimenting. I said, "Well, you look gorgeous," you know. I was very sincere with my compliments, and it made her day. So, you know, hey, you have been touched by a girl in 6 months, and not by choice, mind you. And I don't know where some cute chick gives you a hug after complimenting you on your gentleman's walking stick. I call it a good day, YouTube. Yeah. Nothing beats the real thing. I mean, shit, the other day, when I was getting the supplies I needed to start this batch of wands, I literally ran into a chick at a bus stop, standing with a group of people, and she whipped out her sex toy she just bought. I was like, that's how you do, man. Shit, no judgment in my half. I'm over here making wands, doing my thing, you know. What she looked like? Really pretty green hazel, like green, brown, green eyes, dark hair. Oh yeah, sexy. I swore she was close to my age. And if she's older than me, you could have fooled me, man. If I can make this whole stick into a wand with just a bit of sanding, oh yeah, baby, this thing will look sick when it's done. I'm not gonna do too much sanding on the handle, but just enough to form it. Most of the sanding is gonna be done on the wand part, especially where the nubs are at. I'm gonna try to form the tip of it right here. Which if I pre-cut the tip before I sand it, it makes forming the end of the wand much nicer. And because my female homie is 21 years of age or older, I got no problems making this wand more authentic, as in sharp as fuck, looking like something you would see in a book, you know what I'm saying, kind of thing. Oh yeah, that's starting to form very, very nicely. Even though I have a lot in common with this chick, it ain't gonna happen, because one, she's taken, and two, if her current relationship with her current boyfriend fails, she's going full lesbian. So at least she considers me to be a homie. I'll take what I can get, man. That better than nothing, you know. Most guys would be like, oh fuck, I'm friend zoned again. Well, shit. Well, when you go without female companionship or attention of any kind, I mean, forget sexual, you know what I'm saying? You go without any female attention for about 6 months, and it's gonna sound corny and kind of sad and cute at the same time, but you'll be grateful for a couple of female friends. And having a couple of female friends can actually help you get a girlfriend, believe it or not. Other chicks are gonna see you talking to your female friends, and they're gonna be like, hey. In addition to making it roster colored, I'm gonna be using painter's tape to make parts of this wand are gonna be glow in the dark. It's gonna be sick. As soon as I mentioned I could make parts of it glow in the dark, homegirl was like, yeah, that'd be cool. If I could trim the end of that so it's a bit more even. I could use a hacksaw for this, but if I could just get that nice and flat without breaking the ends of it on the cut. Okay, there we go. They gave me something to work with. I can sand it down nice and flat. The end of that was just, ugh. That's still big enough for a handle, yes. Yes, very much. Very much so. Good, good, good. Now, occasionally I'll hand out wands for free, but generally I don't do that kind of thing. But it ends up being free advertisement on my part, so sometimes doing that helps. I mean, to be fair, homegirl's bisexual, so, you know. Ain't no judgment on my part, man. Shit. Bisexual chicks can be fun now. Especially if she's got some good taste in women. Just like you do. You end up getting two chicks in bed at the same time. Most guys wouldn't complain about that now. And making wands is a great way for me to stay out of trouble and give me something to do, you know. Shit. Better than just sitting here complaining all the goddamn time. Now, the chick that gave me a hug earlier, and me are meant to be. We'll meet again when I least expect it. That's usually how life works, but you can't rush a good thing. Man, there gotta be some stupid ass guys out there. If you got a good woman on your hands and she's so sick of men's shit that you're the last guy she's with before she's just like, fuck it. Like, damn, bro. Do you know what that does for guys like me? That hurts the chances, man. I'm just saying. Women looking at you like, oh, it's a guy. Oh my God, I bet he's a pig, isn't he? And that's no different for men versus women when it comes to that issue. It only takes one or two, you know. And for me, I still find women attractive no matter how shitty they treat me. It's just, it is what it is, you know. I could sit there and say that, oh, I don't jump through hoops for pussy, but that's a bullshit lie. Even if the woman's talking shit and you're being polite as hell, just checking her out, that's all you're doing, you know. And she's talking shit because she don't like you checking her out because you're not worthy to look at her, you know, shit like that. Yeah. Shit, you got a chick getting pissed off at you because you're checking her out. That's hypocrisy at its finest. Because she'll have no problems when the right guy looks, but then the wrong guy looks and he's a pervert and a creep, but then turn around and call a man a pig for having standards. It's like, wait a second. There we go, the handle's nice and flat, and that cut kind of made it round a little bit, like towards the end, like right there. That's cool looking. Yeah. Do a little bit of sanding on the handle, but not much. Just a very rough sanding to give it some texture. Use some of the bark on there, so when I paint it, it'll be in contrast with the wand itself. Shit with the way women blah, it's fucking tongue twisted. Shit with the way women have been responding to me. It's only a matter of time, YouTube. You go 6 whole months about being touched by a woman, and all of a sudden you're getting a hug from a girl just because you called her gorgeous. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Now having these nubs right here will give me a separation for like when I put the handle from like here to here. You'll see it starts kind of arch up right here. The nubs by the handle don't need to be sanded off too much, but just enough to where, you know. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yes, this is going to sand smooth quite nicely, but the main focus right now is going to be getting all the nubs sanded off nice and smooth. The homegirl's a huge Harry Potter fan, so of course, she's seen the wand in my pocket. She's like, "Where'd you get that?" "Oh, I make my own." That's cool. And slowly but surely you see this gorgeous Harry Potter style wand start to take shape. And this entire piece of sandpaper is pretty much used up. I got most of it done. Damn near off that tiny ass piece. That's pretty good. A rough grit sandpaper usually does a good job. Some people are going to be like, well, maybe you shouldn't be making a video how to make a wand, because wouldn't that hurt your business? Not really, because people are still going to want a wand made by me. I'm a bit more experienced with it, and they watch my shit on YouTube, I'm just saying. Now the sticks are the consistency where it's pretty easy to carve out for the most part. Oh yeah, that's coming together very nicely. First thing I want to paint on this is the handle, and then I'm going to do the wand second. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Those nubs are practically almost gone. Hey, this chick was fine as fuck, and she was standing outside smoking a cigarette. It looked like she was having a bad day, and when she asked me, why did me complimenting you on your Cobra cane brighten your day up? And I said, because you're gorgeous, and that brightened her day up, and I was like, yeah. Went from getting a high five for being creative to, ooh, hey. Personal contact, alright. Motherfuckers be like, oh, you smoke cigarettes? You'll never get a girlfriend doing that. Smoking's disgusting. And I'm like, uh-huh. I've seen some smoking hot chicks that smoke, I'm just saying. Not saying it that you should start, but I'm just saying. Now the rest of the stick is pretty much carved out, ready to be painted, but now I'm getting a tip of it formed. Yeah, those are just about smoothed out. Even though I may not have a chance with her, at least, it's nice to have a female friend, And she plays guitar and sings. She's got 3 dogs who love the shit out of me. Like the first time I'm at this chick's house, her dogs are just like instantly warming up to me. Now, even though we have a couple of things in common, I guess I'm not her type. Nothing you can do about that, YouTube. I mean, you meet a chick that plays guitar, and it seems like she'd be good for you, but 1, she's taken, and 2, that she don't see you like that, so, I'll work on rounding off the tip here in a second. But I got all them nubs sanded off nice and smooth. And then I'll have myself a cigarette. Oh, now we are talking. The knobs are sanded off enough to where I can, all I have to do now is form that tip a bit better. I still had a pinch of sandpaper on this grit. Those cut marks I made earlier to form that tip were sanded away to make a nice round, smooth tip. Oh fuck yeah, that's showing up. Nice. Okay, but I want to work through and get this tip finished before I have a cigarette. Yeah, I used up all that sandpaper on that piece. And there's the point of it. And here's the handle of it. They're very nice. Now, if you wanted to stop right here, YouTube, you have a very basic handheld Harry Potter style wand. But I want to add a bunch of other stuff to it. Now, to start painting the handle, to separate it from the paint that I'll be putting on the wand portion, we're using our trusty painter's tape. Yeah. I don't have to use painter's tape for this part, but it'll produce a cleaner line when the handle's done. It'd be cool to do like a spiral effect. Having that side be white. Yeah, I'm not just doing the whole thing white on the handle, and then spray painting it dark green over it. And then using the black of the leather to separate it. That'd be nice and clean too. And then just doing rest of this Rasta. Been doing a small tip of it right there to there. Glow in the dark. Being that she's a huge Harry Potter nerd, this will definitely be something she can get into, like, yo, check this out. So I'm going to sit here and use a very smaller strip of this here. Painter's tape. I'm trying to, there we go. So this would be the tip where I'm going to make it glow in the dark, as well as on the handle. But then they'll go on a spiral, some black on the other side. So you get like a black and white handle. And then like Rasta colors just going all the way up of it right there. And this thick glow in the dark green tip. I mean, that would look kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Like a yin and a yang effect going on the handle. But in order to paint it properly on the handle to that degree, I'd have to take a big old long ass strip of painter's tape. I'm going to tape off the handle before I have a cigarette. Because custom paint jobs, they look really cool when they're said and done. You know what I'm saying? Now to create that spiral effect on the handle, if I take a piece of painter's tape and tear it in like 1/3 of a piece, I can go from pieces. I mean, it gives me an excuse to make a wand, which, granted, I don't need one. And this is the one you're looking at. A wicked, crazy looking samurai sword handle style, like, you know how the samurai swords have like the diamonds in their handle, like the diamond shape. If I wanted to look a similar effect like that with the wand handle, I'd have to take it. And then waiting for it to dry. Now the section that's exposed, I'm going to paint white. And once the white dries, I'll put some glow-in-the-dark spray paint on top of it. And I mean, the whole thing's gonna get repainted anyway, so I might just do both sides. But yeah, that's gonna be cool looking when it's done. It doesn't look like much when you start taping it off to paint it and do this and that. I could do a plain black handle, but a black and white handle would look cool to counter contrast with the roster colors on the wand. And if it made it glow in the dark, oh yeah. Now, of course, if you just wanted to do a basic color, you paint one side like the wand has one half your favorite color, like green, blue, whatever, and you paint the wand handle black, and you could be done with that too if you wanted. But I've been selling wands like hotcakes, and the last 3 batches have sold rather well. That being said, I might know a thing or two about making wands. Now the color and the handle of the wand will be like a diamond pattern, but it'll be just straight regular loops, gaps, both small gaps. Yeah. And I like making wands, YouTube, it's fun. So, like I said, I don't need an excuse to make wands. And then when the white on the handle dries, tape it off and paint the blank side black. Let it dry. I mean, I'll take all this painter tape off and end up retaping it when I go to paint the actual wand portion of it. But the good majority of crafting a wand is waiting for it to dry. And as it starts coming together, it looks cooler and cooler. By the time it's done and finished, it's like, damn. And walking home from a friend's house, I noticed, walking home from our friend Angie's and Walt's house, I noticed that big old pile of sticks that need to be harvested tomorrow. I can do that tomorrow. It's not going to be a problem, but kill some time and paint a stick. Make a wand while I'm waiting. I'll do the handle first. Yeah. Let that white color drip into the trash can for a second. Let the excess drip off. Make that tip with the white. Cool. Doesn't look like much now, but it'll look cool when it's all said and done. Now, as soon as that white paint's done drying, YouTube, I'm gonna hit it with some of that glow-in-the-dark spray paint that I got. And then let it dry again. And once it's done drying a second time, I'll take the tape off, retape the handle for the second coat of black paint, and then get the wand ready for the first couple of colors. So if you're doing roster colors, you're going to need red, yellow, and green, and I have those. And I can make the paint like bleed into, like all the roster colors kind of bleed into each other, you know what I'm saying? And tape off the tip on the wand so that way the glow-in-the-dark tape doesn't get f***ed with. Yeah. Oh, there's some cool looking shit when it's done, yo. I got an Ace Hardware gift card that I haven't completely used up, so worst comes to worst. I don't mind getting a little bit of white paint on the wand because it's going to be repainted anyways. As long as that handle's got a nice coating of white, which it does, good. Plus, you got that dripping into the trash can, so that way it doesn't get all over the carpet. Now, to avoid getting paint on my fingertips, I'm going to go ahead and take the painter's tape off around the tip of the wand early while it's still dry. I don't mind doing that. If anything, having chick friends gives you the patience you need to wait for your opportunity. YouTube. I'm not gonna fuck with the paint on, or excuse me, the goddamn tape on the handle until it's done drying. I'm gonna end up retaping the tip after it's done drying before I add the glow in the dark paint to either side. End up flipping it. I don't want to sit here on camera all goddamn night while I work on this thing. That's just not going to happen, but at least give you the bare basics of it, you know, give you an idea of what it's going to start to look like. It doesn't look like much now. It looks kind of meh. But I guarantee that when it's done, it'll look sick as fuck. I guarantee that homegirl's gonna love it when she sees it. Everybody likes to get a wand that's made for them, you know what I'm saying? Normally I don't do custom orders like this, but like I said, there's times when hooking somebody up with a free wand, it makes them happy, you know, it provides, yeah, the inner nerd in them is just like, yeah, dude. Not as fun as I'm watching paint dry now, but seriously though, YouTube. To make it glow in the dark, that base coat of white's gonna have to dry. course, I may end up taping off. Yeah, no, I'll tape off the tip before I cover the handle with glow-in-the-dark spray paint. That way that white tip gets a nice even. I'll retape it. Maybe I'll fire up the camera when it gets to a certain point where it looks cooler. Cool beans, man. The title of this here video is called Making